Hello everyone! In this episode, we'll be crocheting a super cute stingray bag. I've made 2 colorways and 2 sizes for you to choose from. The large size has a pocket depth of about 17 centimeters, which can fit a regular-sized phone. The small size has a pocket depth of about 13 centimeters, perfect for car keys, lipstick, and other small essentials. For the large size, crochet with 2 strands held together. You'll need about 100 grams of the main color and 70 grams of the contrasting color. The yardage is a bit tight, so be careful with your yarn usage, or you might run out. For the small size, crochet with a single strand. You'll need about 70 grams of main color and 50 grams of contrasting color. This bag is made entirely from separate pieces, and I specifically used single crochets for the pattern, which makes it very simple and great for beginners to practice. But keep in mind that sewing the pieces together is a bit more complex. To avoid any mishaps, please follow the sewing sequence shown in the video exactly. I've also put the complete diagram at the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. It means a lot to me. Thank you in advance. Start with a foundation chain. Make a slip knot. Then chain 23. Insert your hook into the back bump of the second chain from the hook. Start making single crochets. Row 122 single crochets. At the end, chain 1 as a turning chain. Turn your work and start the next row. Following the diagram, row 2, first crochet 20 single crochets. Then work a single crochet decreased over the last 2 stitches. Chain 1 as a turning chain, turn your work, and begin the next row. Row 3 starts with a single crochet decrease. Then crochet 19 single crochets. At the end of each row, chain 1 to turn, then turn your work. The following rows are repetitive. All are foundation chains, turned rows of single crochets and decreases. Please follow the diagram to complete them on your own. Crochet for wing pieces in total. 2 in the main color and 2 in the contrasting color. Crochet to body pieces in the main color. The 2 pieces are mirrored, so make sure the pattern aligns. Crochet 1 belly piece in the contrasting color. After completing all 6 pieces, it's time to sew them together. First, take the 2 body pieces. Check that the left and right patterns are mirrored images and fit together. Align the 2 pieces and place them on top of each other. Using the yarn tail you left, start sewing. If you crocheted with a single strand, sew with a single strand, if you crocheted with 2 strands. Sew with 2 strands held together. While sewing, always keep the pieces aligned and check frequently. After sewing, weave the yarn tail into the pieces, then cut the yarn. Place the sewn body pieces on top of the belly piece. Align one edge. Weave the starting yarn tail into the pieces. Pull it until it's fully hidden. Wrap it around a stitch to secure. Align the starting stitches and begin sewing. Check alignment with every stitch to avoid sewing crookedly. Sewed in this direction all the way to the other side. Now the bag body is sewn together. The eyes are placed at the far left and far right of the body. Pull the yarn through. Chain 1 to secure. From the very first stitch, place the yarn tail on the hook and crochet over it. After finishing each row, chain 1 as a turning chain, then turn your work for the next row. Cut the yarn when done. For the other side, insert your hook from the inside of the edge. Then crochet the same pattern again. Cut the yarn when done. Take one contrasting colored wing piece. Insert through the belly to hide the starting yarn tail inside the stitches. Wrap it around a stitch to secure. Sewing stitches by stitches, making sure to align the stitches to avoid unevenness. Sew the other wing in the mirror position. Take the main colored yarn and insert your hook at the outer edge of the eye. Pull the yarn through and chain 1 to secure. Single crochet round the edge of the eye. If you come across a yarn tail while crocheting, remember to place it on the hook and crochet over it. Crochet over all the tails as you edge, saving yourself the trouble of weaving them in later. After finishing the eye edging, take the main color wing pieces and align them in position. Note, the part where the wing connects to the body should overlap by at least half a stitch, so that you can sew them together later. Bring the yarn tail to the back, place it on the hook, and crochet over it. Put the 2 wing pieces together and single crochet around the edge. Crochet 3 single crochets to roughly secure the position. Remove the hook and pause the edging. Use a piece of main color yarn to sew the wing pieces to the body. This sewing order makes it easier to embroider patterns on the wings. Use white yarn to embroider your favorite patterns and decorations. Feel free to get creative. Then sew the other wings to the body and embroider patterns on it as well. Go back to where you removed the hook and continue edging. Single crochet along the edge all the way to the outer side of the other eye. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. Leave 1 stitch empty on each side of the body's center line. Insert your hook into the 2nd stitch from the center line. Using main color yarn, pull up a loop and chain 1 to secure. Row 1, crochet 6 single crochets along the edge of the body. At the end of each row, chain 1 as a turning chain, then turn your work for the next row. Make another tail fin the same way on the other side. Woven in the ends of both tail fins, the bag body is now complete. Follow the diagram to crochet a tail. You can adjust the length. Sew the tail onto the 2 stitches left empty between the 2 tail fins. After sewing, curl it with your fingers to make a cute spiral tail. Add your favorite decorations to the center of the body, such as hearts, bows, etc. Attach metal rings to both sides of the body. Clip on a bag chain. If you don't have a suitable strap, you can crochet a long chain to use as a strap. Finally, sew a pair of snap fasteners to the center of the body. And that's our Stingray bag. Making these videos takes a lot of effort, so please support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.